How's it going, guys? Necromancer Noob, and September 24th cannot come fast enough for Remnant fans. That's right, DLC3 is coming out that week, and along with that, we also got a lot of free updates. We're going to be talking about a lot of the details that we know so far, and let's just talk about all of it. So without further ado, if you guys leave a comment about what you're excited to see, what you're excited that they're adding, what you want to see that we haven't seen yet. I mean, just anything, let me know down below. But anyways, let's get right to the video. First of all, let's talk about the new class, the Warden. Now, right off the bat, this class looks like it's going to be a blast. It looks like it's going to go hand in hand with the Engineer. This is a drone-based focused class, a little different than the turret base, which is with the Engineer. This also has a lot of benefits with shields, and it kind of has the best of like all worlds. It looks like it has a support style, a shield style, and offensive style. So depending on whatever kind of play style you like, they have a build for it. So I'm super excited to get my hands on this and to try it out. The weapon, the armor set all looks very clean, very sleek. I'm a big fan of it. Not to mention, in my previous video, we talked about the boss rush mode, which I feel like they need to change the title of boss rush mode because it's a little more than just you go into an area, fight a boss. You're still going to be fighting enemies. You're still going to be fighting elites. There's going to be ground loot on the ground, and supposedly it's going to be rings and stuff that you have not gotten yet or received in other worlds that you know, have maybe been grinding for or looking for. So it's going to be a great way to get a lot of loot that you have not gotten yet in your playthrough or your run of adventure or story mode. So that's going to be fun as well. It also seems like there may be some other hidden things in store for us that we don't know just yet. The next thing I want to talk about, though, is the long-awaited filter system for your loot. That's right, we finally got tabs and ways we can filter our rings, amulets, all those goodies. So it's going to make building builds, right? Is that the right way to put it? Just so much easier than it used to be. I mean, there's so many times it's like walking into a different room and forgetting what you came in there for, you know, opening the fridge door, forgetting what was in there, closing it, opening it again. It's a rabbit hole. You know, you're looking for one ring, and the next thing you know, you're making a completely different build that you didn't think you were going to be making. So this is going to be a game changer. It's long awaited. People have been asking about this basically since the game came out. So great addition to the game. We also got our first look at the Prism mechanic, which is going to be the new system that's being added to just the game in general for free, along with the boss rush mode. And Prisms seem like they're going to be an absolute game changer with your builds. They're going to make builds so much more diverse. You're going to have so much more creativity, and you're just going to feel so much stronger than you used to be. In the simplest terms, I know you're all pretty familiar with the relic fragments. You have 3 that you can equip onto your relic. They have different buffs of all variations. There was originally 39, but they took a few away and they added some more. So now we got 45 total. 45 of those you can also make as the prisms. Prisms, think of it as a continuation of the relic fragments. So with the prism, you can equip up to 5 of those relic fragments as you progress the game, as you level up your character, as you do quests and get experience. Those are going to level up. You're going to have the option of 3 different relic fragments that you can choose from. And in the simplest terms, you know, you just work your way up, you level them up as you go. There is also going to be a lot of pretty fun twists to it as well. You can do combinations that you can combine 2 relic fragments and turn it into 1 slot, so that opens up more slots for you to just do more combinations. Not to mention, there's going to be legendary ones, which are golden. They are going to give basically huge game changers like increased relic charges by 100%, increased concoction limit by 5, increased dodge weight threshold by 100, have all cheat death mechanic timers, gray health cannot be removed, every evade triggers perfect dodge, double mod charges. We got lifesteal applies 30% of stolen health to allies, increases all damage by 45%, and many more. Like I said, prisms are going to be a game changer. It's just going to add so much more diversity to your builds, and it's just something new to work towards for these people that have sunk in hundreds of hours in the game like me, and I'm sure many of you guys as well. So let's go over what's free and coming September 24th. We got the new boss rush mode. It's going to be a great way to come across bosses that you may not have encountered yet, maybe a different way to get the weapons that you're still trying to get from them as well. It's going to be a great way to come across new loot that you haven't found yet in the open world. And not to mention, you can get corrupted shards, which everyone really wants, everyone loves. So that's going to be a great way to utilize this boss rush mode. And along with the boss rush mode, we also got this new Prism system, which is just going to make builds so fun. Now, we also got the $10 DLC, which is going to be a new biome for Nerud. Got a new class, a kind of new story. We're going to have new rings, amulets, weapons. There's a lot of new things that they're adding. So this is such an expansive biome. And not to mention, I think a lot of people were worried that, you know, Nerud is boring. It's going to stay boring when they do a new biome. And I think they've really went out of their way and created something great. There's a lot of verticality because, you know, a lot of people complained about how flat Nerud was originally, which I can agree with. Nerud was probably my least favorite area to explore, but this one looks like it might be my favorite area to explore now. So I can't wait to get my hands on this. Let me know what you guys are excited for. And, you know, that's about it. Tell me what you guys are excited for. What are the new additions that you can't wait to see or use? And I will see you guys in future videos. Bye-bye.